They want you to feel like you gotta shoot your shot. Shooting your shot equals begging. If you're not a multi-millionaire, it equals begging. You're not pulling up in a Ferrari LaFerrari. It equals begging. Listen, if you're not established, leave women alone. I'm in a penthouse, but I'm not established. So I'm not going to bring one of the OnlyFans models from down the hall who got the bubble jubble trouble. Yeah, peep the wordplay. I said trouble at the end because it will be trouble at the end. She going to put me on child support. I'm going to have to go back to EC and dodge ricochet bullets. I'm going to have to wear shiesty mask again. Listen, I was tired of that lifestyle. Listen, I don't want to wear shiesty mask, bro. In Cleveland, Ohio, it gets real. Like, when you want the coochie out there, oh, you got to wear shiesty mask, bro. You don't know who she talking to. She might say that she's single and give it up to you in the first 15 minutes. Listen, I don't want to have sex. I want unlimited energy so I can conquer the world. Listen, God said you are more than a conqueror. So with that being said, if you're more than a conqueror, why can't you destroy your lust? Why can't you conquer yourself? Why can't you conquer your flesh? They want you to seem like, oh, I'm weak because the average man can't even control himself, so why should I? The average man can't pay $3,000 a month for rent. The average man won't ever be in a penthouse a day in his life. Listen, at the end of the day, the average is not what you want to be. The average guy in America speaks one language. We're practicing multiple languages. We don't want to be the average at all. The average is dangerous. The average has a victim mindset. The average feels like they'll never accomplish greatness in their life. The average feels like they need to be around the guy with the double R for them to get a double R. The average feels like if they're not around women, making content with women, OnlyFans models twerking around them every time they turn their neck. Boom, boom, boom. God damn. At the end of the day, that's the average. The average is what you see in rapper videos. The average are fanatics of celebrities. The average worship false deities. They call women goddess. No. If you think a woman is a goddess, you're going to be worshiping coochie. You're going to catch an SA charge. You come out here to this penthouse and you're treating women like a goddess. Oh, you're going to get arrested. They're going to arrest you. At the end of the day, listen. What woman could say, he touched me, he touched me, he touched me if I'm not around him? At the end of the day, Mr. Organic is a hater. Mr. Organic wants you to be around women 24/7 and you're not the man and you don't have the Rolls Royce. Listen, stop trying to be other people and be your individual self. Be authentic. I am authentic. I do not have to tease you. I do not have to play off of your emotions. I want to see you win. I repeat, I do not have to tease you. I do not have to show a woman right here talking about, yeah, I'm about to, after this, I'm about to put it straight on you. I do not have to do that. There will be no woman here telling me I'm trying to put it straight on you. If they do tell me that, I'm going the other way. Leave me alone. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not the man for that plan. I'm the man on the mission. I'm not the man for that plan. I don't feel like giving you a plan B. Listen. At the end of the day, you have to experience the world first. Listen, I haven't been to Brazil first. I don't know what's out there. So what's the point of staying in this penthouse and shooting my shot at women? Just because these women in America look like 37s out of 10, it doesn't mean settle down. I don't even know what women in Puerto Rico look like. I've never been to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Jamaica. I've never been to Switzerland. I want to see what's really out here. At the end of the day, listen, until I travel the entire world and go to at least 42 countries, I am off the market value. The sexual market value, what red pill coaches like to say. Listen, tell FedEx Fearless to laugh at me. You don't think a woman doesn't want to come back to the penthouse? Like, let's be real. All I got to do is say, I got the keys to the penthouse. I mean, you want to come chill? You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to get to know each other inside my penthouse suite? They're going to be like, you got the penthouse suite? And she OnlyFans model? Bro, they would love to make content. Bro, their numbers will go up if they get smashed in a penthouse suite. I will not disrespect her at all. She's not coming back to the penthouse suite. Unless she can afford it, she's not coming here. Listen, she can get her own penthouse. At the end of the day, I'm focused on a generational run. Red pill coaches, they don't want you to have your own. They don't want you to own anything. They want you to own coochie. Wow, you own a piece of flesh. You can't get the double R selling coochie. That's called pimping and pandering. You're going to jail. I repeat, that's called pimping and pandering. You're going to jail for 85 years. At the end of the day, listen, you got to understand. They want you to feel like, oh, life is just beating me up. That's because they don't have the seed. Your seed is your life force. I repeat, I'm going to say it slower. The seed is your life force. These guys, they don't have force in life because they keep releasing on these women's back. Bro, do you know how, bro, this upscale neighborhood is majority females. You know why it's majority females? Because they took all these dudes' life force. They got busted on. Now they're conquering the world. I will only empower my wife with vitamin D so she can also take over the world just like me. I'm going to empower one woman. At the end of the day, I am not going to casually empower all women. Listen, at the end of the day, I can uplift women, but I am not going to give them vitamin D. At the end of the day, how are you going to stay focused? How are you going to have mental clarity? Bro, if I smash a woman right now, I'm going to be stuttering by the next video I drop. I'm going to have so much brain fog. I'm going to have a topic to talk about, and I'm going to have to read it off a note. Okay, see, I got my notes, and it said, leave women alone. Bro, you just relapsed. Shut up. At the end of the day, the reason your favorite content creator has to share a mansion is because they didn't want to be 10 toes down. They want to be around the woman, bro. DDG and them, bro, they want to be around a woman so bad. And they make it seem like the only way to make it is be around women. I'm here to tell you the only way to make it is being 10 toes down. Yeah, I'm going against the agenda. The only way to make it is being 10 toes down. By yourself. Then once you get the multi-millions and you're fully established, listen, I need farmland. So listen, my family can have unlimited resources. My wife, she never got to complain about, oh, there's no groceries in the house. We got to keep eating ramen noodles tonight. We can't go to, oh, what you taking me to the Cheesecake Factory for? At the end of the day, I don't even know if they're going to have a Cheesecake Factory in Brazil or Switzerland. I've never been, so I don't know. At the end of the day, I just want to be successful. Listen, I'm the first person in my family to get a penthouse. Nobody in my family has a penthouse. They're all living in the hood. Except my mother. My mother, she lives in the suburbs. I make sure she's good. At the end of the day, besides my mom, listen, I'm in a penthouse. Me and my mom, we both in a suburb. She's in a different suburb. I'm in a different suburb. At the end of the day, I take care of all women that are in my life. I take care of my mother. She's a woman in my life. I take care of all the women in my life. If I'm a single man, listen, there's no women I have to take care of in my life. So with that being said, They want you to listen to those guys because they have 100K subscribers. Instead of listening to the message, what is the message resulting in long term? As a businessman, you only care about results long term. YouTube is like the stock market. I'm going to destroy and just keep on putting more money. Every video I upload, that's more money I'm putting into the stock market. It's going to do what it does. It's going to work its own self. It's going to work itself out. At the end of the day, if you don't have the seed, you're going to tire yourself out. Yeah, you're going to be tired. Listen, that's not what you want. You guys are going to be too tired. That's not what you want. At the end of the day, what you want is focus. What you want is mental clarity. They don't want you to have mental clarity. At the end of the day, the mental clarity is how you're going to get here, bro. You have to see clearly. You got to know your destination. The man with the plan, the man on a mission is going to land safely. The man who just gets inside the ship and just sails at sea with no map, no direction, no direction. At the end of the day, where are they going? Where are these guys going in life? They're casual dating. They don't even know where they're going in life. If you know where you're going in life, listen, the average guy does not know where he's going in life. He's just going to end up somewhere. Oh, I ended up on child support. I ended up with a divorce. I've been divorced 3 different times. You're a 3-time dummy because you don't have a plan. Listen, you got to be the man with the plan. Listen, forget what you were taught. You got to be the man with the plan. Listen, your plan, the man on a mission, is the map. Is your imaginary map. Even if you wrote it down or listen, however you want to do it. Your imaginary map is the plan for you to succeed in life. If you stick to the script, you're going to succeed. I told you guys I'm going 5 to 7 to 10 years of retaining. I'm going 7 to 10. So listen, by the time I'm 23. By the time I'm 33, look out. That guy hasn't had SCX in 10 years. Yeah. By the time I'm 33, bro, I won't even know what intercourse even feels like anymore, bro. Literally, I'm not going to know what that feels like. But I am going to know what a non-stressful life feels like. I am going to know what being a man feels like. Imagine what I'm going to be backing out at 33 years old because I chose to stay disciplined in my 20s. Listen, when I was 20, 21, 22, I was having one-night stands, bro. I really didn't care about life. I had no plan. But when I turned 23, listen, God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ, they saved me. At the end of the day, I woke up and I just had to take over the world. Listen, a lot of people, they're going to laugh at you just so you can be discouraged. My cousin, he used to laugh at me all the time. When I used to tell my cousin my plans, bro, he used to laugh at me, bro. He used to say, that's never gonna work out, bro. You tripping, you high right now. We was smoking weed. He talking about, man, you high right now, man. At the end of the day, he's still in EC. At the end of the day, I'm in a different state in a penthouse. And I'm gonna go from penthouse to a different state to another penthouse. To penthouse in a different state, to penthouse in a different country, to penthouse in a different country, to the mansion, to the mansion, to the mansion, to the mansion, to the farmland, to the farmland, to the farm ranch. It's only gonna get better. If you are not having SCX, you need your seed, bro. It's not like, oh, listen, if you not selling your soul, bro, you need that seed, bro. Only people that can get here with having casual SCX whenever they want to is people who are down in the lodge, people who got down with the get down, people who have to pull their pants down, people who have to do humiliation rituals. I'm not doing none of that. So with that being said, I need life force within me. This is how I come up with creativity in my videos, because I have life force. I have mental clarity. if you don't have life force, if you don't have mental clarity, how are you gonna land to your destination? How am I ever gonna find my future wife in Switzerland if I'm out casually dating in the United States? If I'm out smashing women from the back in the US? How will I get to meet her in Switzerland and everything works out? Listen, I'm gonna get her in Switzerland. We going to South Africa, bro. 18 bedroom. We going to Brazil also. Yeah. Oh, you thought it was just gonna be the 18 bedroom? That's it. Listen, stop. I'm shooting for the... Listen, I'm pushing to the limit. You gotta push it to the limit. They want you to push it just the way your dad did. Your dad, poco. Listen, they want you to have poco results too. Listen, I'm not having those results that my dad had. My dad procreated in a dangerous neighborhood, bro. My dad still lives in St. Clair, bro. Those of you know about Cleveland, Ohio, my dad still lives in the trenches. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but just know the mob is real. At the end of the day, I'm not a part of the mob. Listen, I cut my dad off, so you know they cut my mob ties off. My whole dad's side of the family, they cut my mob ties off. I get no mob money. That's cool. I'm the man with the plan. I don't need the mob's money. I don't need the mafia's money. I am the money. That's the attitude you gotta have in life. You are the money. I don't need validation. I don't need validation, bro. All I need is the Trinity. Until I find my Miss Trinity, I am the... Listen, all I need is the Trinity until I find my Miss Trinity. All you need is the Trinity until you find your Trinity. Save that seed. Bruh, stack that calf so high, drop videos. Inspire the world, bruh. It's as short as the content creators right now. All these dudes are all over social media telling melanated people you're oppressed in 2025. How long are we going to continue 1930s curse all the way to 2025 to 2027, 2030? You're still going to be oppressed. We're going to have flying cars in the future. And you guys are still going to talk about oppression and there's flying cars. Nobody is picking cotton out here. This is the South. Nobody's picking cotton out here. I thought they was picking cotton. Yeah, I don't see it. I thought they was picking cotton out here. They're not. They're not. Dr. Umar, whatever he's telling you, bruh, his account is froze for a reason. Because he's capping. He needs views. He wants to be famous, bruh. Stay away from all people who want to be famous. These people, they want to be famous. So they'll do whatever it takes to be famous. They'll lie to you like your favorite red pill coach. Red pill coaches, they want to be famous because they want to get the same treatment Drake's getting treated. They want to pop inside the city, pull up to the city, and get treated just like Drake. I don't want to get treated like that. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to need, at one point, I'm going to need armed security to tell these women, back up. I don't want the cat, back up. I want the SVJ. I don't want the VJ. I want the SVJ. At the end of the day, you got to understand, bro. How many times are you going to allow people to lie to you? How many times are you going to go around your best friend, smoke weed, and laugh like everything is funny? It's not funny if you're not in a safe neighborhood. You could get your Hellcat stolen from you in EC. They're going to steal your Hellcat in EC for sure, for sure. They're going to steal your Hellcat, take it to Detroit. They're going to take it to Detroit, Michigan. They're going to come up on 10 bands if they don't get caught. Listen. At the end of the day, we don't got to worry about that. We're focused on a multi-millions. We need to go on a generational run, bro. I'm not telling people, subscribe to my content, like my videos, get my likes up, share this video. Listen, I don't care about that. The people who take my content serious, those are the serious people that are invited to the racetrack. We're going to invite them to the racetrack. Listen, nobody's invited to the mansion. And no love lost if you don't invite me to the mansion. Listen, if you do invite me to the mansion, I'll pull up, drop 3 of the most expensive bottles of champagne off to you and say, listen, enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. At the end of the day, you deserved it. I'll see your fleet of cars. Listen, photography, if you allow me to take pictures, listen, we lit. We got this thing lit. At the end of the day, they don't want you to have this thing lit. They want you to blame another ethnicity instead of blaming your father. Your father procreated in the trenches. So you got to be around all the parasites. They're parasites in the trenches. Get to the suburbs as soon as possible. Now, you're not safe in the suburbs either. Only your property is safe in the suburbs. As long as you can pay it. If you don't pay it, they're going to kick you out the suburbs. And back to the hood you go. I'm never going back to the hood. Listen, I'll forever drop content. I'll drop 37 videos a day. I'm never going back to the hood. Listen, you just got to understand. They want you to feel like you're missing out if you're not getting this child support. If you're not, bro, smashing women, the dating game, dating like a girlfriend, that's called the child support lottery. Your dailies, every time you smash her from the back, you're scratching off that lottery ticket. Scratching it off. If you match up and you bust inside of her, listen, it's over with. I'm telling you, it's over with. If she wants to stay in Washington, Seattle, Washington, her whole entire life, if she's a limited individual, listen, you try to leave that state if you want to. Child support. But I'm trying to get property in DR. I don't care. Child support. Listen, I do not want to be controlled. The dating game is for people. They love to be controlled. They want to control people and they love to be controlled. You're not going to get the mansion if you're controlled. Unless you sell your soul, you're not going to get the mansion if you're controlled. You have to be uncontrolled. You got to control yourself. Besides you controlling yourself, listen, you can control your own destination. But besides controlling other people, listen, we're not controlling other people at all. Saying subscribe, that's trying to get a form of control over people. Listen. If you love the content, you're going to subscribe anyways. I don't have to make you do anything. These guys, they want to use manipulation, make women like them who don't like them. The fact you got to make her like you shows, like, bruh, do you not have the SVJ? Bruh, there's no woman going to turn you down in a Rolls Royce. I'm here to tell you that right now. There's no woman that's going to turn you down in a Rolls Royce. When you live in the penthouse, bruh, the women in that neighborhood, the supermodels, bruh, they know you get into it. They know you handling business. To be over here, you have to handle business. You, bruh, $1,200 a month for rent, bruh, you're not handling business, bruh. Over here, they know you're not getting to it. If you can't afford to be here, you're not getting to it, bruh. And you can have dirty tennis shoes over here, bruh. They know you're getting to it. Listen, if you got the keys and you got access to the amenities, oh, that guy's getting to it. That guy's not playing around. That guy's serious. At the end of the day, you think it's disrespectful women over here unless you trying to smash her. You know, you trying to get the cookies. If you're not trying to get the cookies, bro, these women not disrespectful. They're not giving you they not giving you no faces over here. They looking at you like, they looking at me like I'm a ghost or something. Like they just can't believe it. They're like, they don't even say nothing to me. They just, they lip just be dropping. I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, you just gotta understand, Monk Mo Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. I don't care what people are telling you. Don't listen to people. People will not help you pay for your child to be in private school. They won't pay for your private tutors, so why did you care about somebody who won't buy you the mansion? They won't purchase your farmland. They're still crying over 40 acres and a mule. I don't want 40 acres. I want 20,000 acres. And probably 40 mules. 40 acres and one mule. Listen, that's un poquito. I don't care about that. They lied to you. I'm here to tell you. You guys are never getting reparations. I barely even know what that word means. Listen, I dropped out of high school. I don't know what that word means. I am not educated, but I'm educated enough to learn a different language. So, listen, have it your way. I'm educated to get the Dodge and dodge all cat and dodge all cat. Listen, I'm dodging all cat. Listen, that's how educated I am. These guys go to college and smash. They're not educated enough to avoid child support. They love to tell you, well, I have an education, I have a bachelor's degree. You're on child support. None of that matters. You're in debt with college fees and child support. Oh, you're completely screwed. You gotta drop videos to the day you die. Listen, never make desperate decisions, bro. When you're not a desperate person, you can take your time, bro. There's no time limit, bro. Every year they're gonna build more and more penthouses for more and more hustlers, for more and more guys with a plan, for more and more dudes who are on that mission. If you're not the guy on a mission, listen, I'm here to tell you, you'll never have that. You have to be on a mission, bro. Since you're on a mission, that means no sex, no none of that. None of that. No. That boom boom. No. Nunca. You do that with your wife only, not dating. Listen, don't date, bro. Dating is a waste of money. Instead of getting a girlfriend, you can eat good food. I'd rather eat good food all day, bro. I'm in a penthouse. I'm living life. I'm eating good food. Listen, I'm 23 years old, bro. There's guys 18 years old pulling up in SVJs doing better than me. Luckily, I'm not in competition. So with that being said, is just listen. It makes me know that I could go even harder. No pause. I can go even harder, bro. I can power up like Goku Ultra Instinct level. Listen, you got to understand, bro. It's not about right now. But if you start retaining right now and you have the plan right now, 10 years later, where is that plan right now going to end you up? That's all that matters. Is it going to end you up in jail? Is it going to end you up on child support? Listen, if I smash something right now, that's going to end me up on child support. Listen, women look too good. I'm not a red pill hater. Bruh, if you smash one of these women, you're going to bust inside. I'm telling you. You're going to bust inside. You cannot fight everything. You go inside them, bruh, it's going to be too warm. And like, I'm not going to get graphic. Listen. Don't worry about that. Listen, at the end of the day, don't do nothing. Dodge cat for a living. This is how you're going to get here. You dodge that coochie for a living. Oh, you got the world. You got the world in your hand. Like the sculpture I showed you guys. This is what you're doing. You have the force in life. But if you got that coochie, oh, she got the force in life. She about to put you on child support. Come up off 3 kids off of you, $15K a month. Now she's making boss moves with that $15K a month. Listen, at the end of the day, you just got to understand, listen, you got to respect all women. If that's not what you want, that's just not what you want. But we're going to respect them. We're not going to be like, damn, girl, you can make it clap. And listen, they going to throw your butt. Oh, they going to throw that black hammer on your black butt. Boom. 70% child support, 18 years. Boom. You're not going to win that case. Oh, you're not going to win that case. You see all these guys going outside like Shannon Sharp. You can get took down at any level. So always remember that. What got you here? What got me to the penthouse? That's how I need to keep moving. I don't need to get to the penthouse and code switch. Act like I've never seen models before. I live in Texas, bruh. All these women are, all these women over here are 73s out of 10. They're not 10 out of 10s. They don't exist over here. They 77s, 89s, 90. Bro, they got 99 overalls over here. These women got 99 overalls. Don't play with it. When you see them, you go the other way. Listen, I was working out at the gym earlier. A woman with a washer machine booty came over there. Listen, you know what I did? I evacuated. I had to evacuate. Houston, we have a problem. I walked out the gym and went to go create content. That's what I did. I walked out the gym, went to the penthouse, went to go eat me a little 2 hot dogs and some, you feel me? I ate me some 2 hot dogs. That's all I wanted. Then I came and started making content. I just set up shop. Listen, I transmute that energy. Now listen, I seen the washer machine booty with my peripheral vision. I didn't see it with my 2020. I seen it from the side. I was like, oh, bro. You can see at your peripheral vision small waist washing machine booty. Oh, I gotta evacuate, bro. She had the tights on. Lululemon. I had to evacuate. I didn't stare when she turned around, bro. She started stretching, bending down in front of me, bro. You could go anywhere else. Why in front of me? At the end of the day, when she did that, bro, I left. I gotta wait till she leave, bro. I'm not on an energy level like that, bro. I can't be around that, bro. I cannot be around that, bro. She's probably an OF model. I cannot be around that. Listen, I respect all women. I respect her enough to leave. I respect women enough to love them at a distance. That's not my wife. This is Babylon. Until I get out of here, I'm dodging all cat. I'm dodging all temptation. I'm listening to Jesus, bro. Jesus told me to avoid temptation. Jesus told me flee from temptation. That's what I'm going to do. The red pill coaches tell you this is how you smash. That's lust. Smashing is lust. You make love with your wife. Smashing, what the hell? We don't smash, we make love to our future wife. We don't no more smashing. Smashing is for lustful guys. Smashing is for guys who are 3 strokes away from child support for 18 years. I can't afford child support, bruh. So with that being said, I'm not smashing nothing. I don't want to touch anything. Listen, I will avoid all child support. I will never get on child support because I keep on dodging cat. They be like, oh, you scared? Yeah, I'm scared. Because I got to make it to Monaco. How I'm going to make it to Monaco if I'm out in the United States just going crazy? I'm just tishy buzz. Listen, Steph is So Cold doesn't have a penthouse. Steph is So Cold is going to be another Ron Wills at 99 years old still talking about female attraction. What about the penthouse attraction? What about the double R attraction? What about the SVJ Lambo attraction? What about the Huracan attraction? What about your future family attraction? What about your future wife attraction? That's what we care about. Only the future wife attraction even matters, bro. As long as she like the biceps and triceps, we good. At the end of the day, nothing else matters, bro. We care about sales attraction. Does these biceps motivate you to buy the product? If it doesn't motivate you to buy the product, I have to get them bigger. I have to do an extra 10 sets. I gotta do an extra 10 sets of 15. That's the bottom line, bro. At the end of the day, I'm avoiding all the Lululemons, bro. I could be in the gym, bro. So every time I turn around, I keep my head down. I look at the ground. Close my eyes while I'm doing. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't see that, bro. I do not want to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I know they're trying to do that, but it's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work, bro. I can control myself. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. They wonder, bro, how are you making 8 to 14 videos a day, 7 days a week? You're not gonna take a break? I'm dude, not gonna take a break. My future children, they're gonna take the break. Not me. They can take the break. My future children never have to work a job. They never have to go in front of another boss a day in their life. Their whole time on this earth, they'll never have to go in front of another boss. I'm working so hard that their kids that they have, if they want to have 12 kids, listen, their 12 kids is covered on me. On Grandpa. Grandpa was a stepper. You got to be a stepper out here. You don't stepper? Listen, you out of there. You cooked. If you not a stepper, you cooked. All the dudes who relapsing, they're not steppers. The dudes who are retaining, avoiding all temptation, those are the steppers. The dudes who are dropping this content, those are the steppers. Who you think gonna be at the Lambo dealership? The double R dealership? The steppers. 5 to 7 years of all this consistent content, bro. We're gonna be making money in our sleep. I'm gonna be sleep waking up to stuff. Another $500,000. Wow. Trying to go put a down payment on a Rolls Royce real quick. Like, come on now, it's too easy. I'm having those conversations with myself, looking in the mirror like, shoot, you trying to go put down a down payment on another Rolls Royce? I don't got friends. So I got to talk to myself. Listen, at the end of the day, Monk Mo gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.